my dears. Welcome to a safe workout if you are healing from a concussion, burnout, PTSD, then this, I hope, will be a safe experience for you. Everything is choice-based. You don't have to do anything that I say. If it doesn't feel good for you, you don't have to do it. The purpose of our time together is for you to feel good and hopefully feel safe and calm and hopefully also feel rejuvenated. So if you're low energy, then by the end of this workout, your muscles will be awake and strengthened, and you'll still have energy to keep going with your day. That's the plan. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can get seated in your comfy soft spot on the floor. All right, so we'll start with a breathing meditation. So whenever you're ready, you can close your eyes. And we'll start by taking a few deep breaths. So take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, let it out with an audible sigh. 2 more, deep breath in. Audible sigh. And 1 more, deep breath in. You can let your breath return to normal. We're not manipulating the breath, just noticing it. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On the out breath, let tension soak out of your shoulders, so your shoulders sink towards the ground. On the out breath, let tension soak out of your neck. So your neck loosens, relaxes. On the out breath, let tension soak out of your hands so your hands feel loose and open. On the next out breath, let tension soak out of your legs, so your legs just drop towards the ground. On the next out breath, let all the tension soak out of your face. Your face becomes relaxed and loose. And continuing to hold a gentle notice on the in and out of our breath. Let tension fall, soak away through the whole body. The whole body feels heavy, warm, and relaxed. We'll take a deep breath in. Let it out with an audible sigh. Deep breath in. Audible sigh. And 1 more. Deep breath in. Out with a sigh. Now start shaking your body just a little bit. Bringing a little bit of gentle movement back into the body. We're coming back from that meditative space, getting back in touch with the environment, the physical environment. So just move around a little bit, touch your body, touch your skin, touch your arms, touch your shoulders, touch your face, and open your eyes. Awesome. Now we'll move towards our strengthening movement. We'll start by laying on the ground, so you can lay all the way down. And we're just gonna stretch our bodies, so maximal stretch. All the way. So your body feels nice and long. The tips of your fingers reach up. The tips of your toes reach down. Just a nice stretch, waking the body up. And we can add to this a little bit of ankle movement and wrist movement. So I started bringing some circles, ankle circles, add in some wrist circles. Do a few of those and then turn around, circle the other way. And continue taking really nice, deep, relaxing breaths as we get real comfy on the floor and just stretch our bodies, get real present in our bodies. And with that, we shall get moving along with the bridge. So staying lying on the ground, feet below ankles, squeeze the butt and lift. At the top we squeeze the butt again, and that makes a nice flat surface. We're going to keep that an aerobic movement going up and down for 1 minute starting now. So release down to the ground and squeeze the butt, lift it again. Release, squeeze and lift. We're creating an environment that is so relaxing that Sheila has gone to sleep. This is Sheila on the couch, and I wonder if you'll be able to hear her if the mic picks it up. She's a snorer. If you like, you can lift your arms up as well. So it's a full body movement and continuing to get that nice, yummy stretch through the body. Also get some motion through the shoulders, some like lubricating stuff that lives in the shoulders gets distributed through the joint, which I believe is quite healthy. And that's time. So we have a minute of resty stretchy. For this, we are just going to pull our knees in towards our chest and hug the knees toward the chest for a minute. You're welcome to close your eyes and take a nap. If you are somebody that struggles with low energy resources, which is a consequence of many different types of illnesses, including brain damage from concussion, burnout, and PTSD. It's also, low energy is also comes about from COVID, and I'm sure, many other conditions. So if that's you, I would recommend on these stretch breaks that we do, maybe don't stretch, don't follow along, just close your eyes for a minute and really use that full minute to restore, so that at the end of this workout you won't be spent. You'll still have energy to go about your day and take care of other things that you need to take care of. So that's our time. Next up, we'll do feather kicks. So we're staying lying on our back. Yay, I love lying on the floor. We'll kick our legs up in the air. They don't have to be completely straight, sort of up to you what's comfortable for you. And we're just gonna crisscross the legs. So you can have your toes pointed or feet relaxed. It doesn't really matter. With the toes pointed, there's some ankle strengthening happening. And we're just feathering the legs like this, okay? Our minute starts now. Now this is strengthening. It's strengthening the core by stabilizing the body. It's strengthening the inside of the thighs, the calves, because we're just flexing, and the ankles. If you want a more intense version, you can start to lower your feet towards the ground and raise them back up again. So it's very easy to moderate this move. If you want it real intense, you can take your legs all the way to the floor and then back up. And if you want to just hang out up here at the top, that's really cool. That's healthy. That's a good strengthening movement. It does not need to be intense to be strengthening your body. Consistency is much more important in terms of developing healthy muscles. If you like, you can widen that kick. And that's time. Awesome. Now we're gonna continue our resty stretchy. Just laying as you are, bring your feet together and let your knees drop to the side. And we're gonna hang out here for a minute. So this is just a little butterfly stretch. And I would invite you to notice that nothing is being asked of you right now. You don't need to do anything. You can just close your eyes or leave them open. You can let your thoughts clear, or you can let your thoughts continue to whir around and just notice them. You have no job right now. This is a free moment. And that's our time. So we're going to roll over to our side and do some side moves. I like to have my head resting in my hand. You can also lay all the way down on the ground. Legs are extended. The top leg bends so our toe touches the inside of our knee. We're going to kick the leg up and lower it back down. You're going to want your front hand on the ground to stabilize you. And we're doing that for a minute, starting now. So bend the leg, kick up, and lower back down. This one's getting action to all sorts of little muscles around the hips and the legs. This is continuing to work the inner thigh that we just worked with our feather kicks. So that part of our body is getting stronger. If you're rocking and rolling forward and backward, that is fine. That tells me that your core muscles are not used to this movement yet. So, Chloe. We're gonna have some Chloe interruption for a moment. There's someone at the door. Hey, Neil.
Whoa,
All right. And for our next move, we're gonna go straight into it. And after that, we'll do a stretch. So we're gonna do some star crunches. So, up on my arm and knees. Yeah, that's what's happening. Then I'm gonna squeeze my butt and lift up. When you squeeze your butt, it really creates that line. Hey, Labs. Hi, baby. Not right now. Look. And what we're gonna do, stay. We're gonna kick the top leg up, top arm goes up, and we're gonna bring in a crunch and extend. Crunch and extend. And we're gonna do that for a minute, starting now. So squeeze the butt, lift the leg, extend the arm, and crunch, extend. I'm modeling these for a minute because it keeps the pace of the workout nice and slow, but you do not need to do the moves for a full minute. You should do the moves for as long as feels good for you and no longer than that. Remember to keep the butt squeezed so we keep our body extended and lifted. Then we're not sinking down into our joints, but really lifting away from the floor with our muscles. Remember to stop whenever you're ready. You can always take a break and then come back in. This time is for you, whatever works for you. And rest. For our resty stretchy, we're gonna go back on our back. And that leg that was lifted a moment ago bends over the opposite knee and lift that foot. We're going to want to have this foot flexed, okay, to protect the knee. And we're just holding that position, so it's going to be stretching the opposite hip from the camera, so the one you can't see, this one, for a minute starting now. We're going to want to have this leg that's creating the right angle that you see parallel to the floor. And again, keep this foot flexed to protect the knee, so we're not just yanking on a loose knee joint. And that makes sure the stretch moves down to the hip. And the rest of the body just relaxes. You can close your eyes. And that's time. We're going to flip over to the other side and we'll do those same moves just on the other side. So again, you can have your head propped up or lying all the way down. Kick legs straight out and that top leg bends so the toe touches the inside of the knee. Kick it up and lower back down. Our minute excuse me, starts now. So stretch, kick up and down. Remember to use your front hand to stabilize. If you are already stable in this position, that means your side core abs are pretty strong to begin with. And if you want to add more elements to this, you can lift your front arm, which activates even more these side abs that are working pretty hard to stabilize your body. But definitely don't go there if you're still rocking forward and back. And that's time. Our next move, we're going straight into it, will be our star crunches. So, up. You're quiet, baby. You be here. Sit, stay. Good girl. Up on our arm and our knees. Kick that leg, top leg up. Arm goes over the head, and we have our star crunches for a minute starting now. Whoop. Squeeze the butt so we stay lifted off the floor and we keep that straight line when we're fully extended. And we're just bringing shoulder, rather elbow to knee. Remember to take as many breaks as you want. We're here to feel good. We are not here to exhaust ourselves. So if you're like huffing and puffing and you're like, this is really tiring me out, stop. Just take a break. You can come back in before I stop, or you can just have some extra rest. And if that's like, that might be really, really good for you. Whew, I always need extra rest. Whew. This is really working the body, and that's time. Okay, we're going back on our back, and we're just gonna do that same stretch with the other side. So, the leg that was on the top, you're gonna pick it up, and that foot goes over the opposite knee. Flex the foot, lift the leg so there's a 90-degree, rather it's parallel with the ground, and our minute starts now. Keep this foot flexed to protect your knee, aiming for parallel with the ground, and the rest of the body just relaxes. You can listen to your own breath, or if you can hear Sheila breathing, you can listen to her breath. And that's time. Yum. Let's see what's next. We've just got one move left, and that's a plank. All right, scoot your lap key. Sit. Good. All right, so our plank options are on your knees, a knee plank, or you can be up on your feet. Yeah, two excellent options. Both of them are very strengthening. Pick whichever one is healthier for you, and don't overdo it. There's just no need. I want you to enjoy your time here. That's really my goal. Okay, for a minute starting now, go into your chosen plank mode. If you are up on your toes, you can squeeze your butt, but make sure you've got kind of a flat surface so your butt's not way up in the air. And if that's really hard for you, then go down to your knees, which is also a really fabulous strengthening move that might be perfect for you. And just breathe through this one. This is our last move, but that does not mean you need to push yourself. You don't have to push yourself at all, unless you want to. So if you're tired, if your body's shaken, you can call it now and let this be the end of your workout. I'll let you be the judge of what is best for you right now. And that's time. Awesome. Good job. All right, so we're just gonna close with another short meditation. So meet me again at your comfy spot on the floor. You can also stay lying down or be lying down if you prefer that. And when you're ready, close your eyes. We'll take 3 deep breaths. So deep breath in and out with an audible sigh. Deep breath in. And one more time. Now take your attention to your breath and let it do whatever it wants to do. Breathe in through your nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. See if you can take your attention to your pulse, to your heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat in your chest. Can you feel that blood flowing that work that your body's doing, sending oxygen around. And that warmth throughout the body. That effect of a gentle workout, warming the whole body. Take notice of your emotional state. See if any words come to mind, any names of feelings. Relaxed, stressed, happy, bored, sad, melancholy, calm. If no words come to mind, that's fine. We're just taking notice. Maybe you notice a color that represents your emotional state. Mine feels yellow and orange. Notice the taste in your mouth. Now let your eyes soften, your mouth soften, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, your hips, your butt, your legs, your feet, your hands, everything in your body softens, sinks towards the floor. Now take a deep breath in, out with a sigh. Deep breath in, out with a sigh. And last one, deep breath in, out with a sigh. And shake your body a little bit, roll your head around a little bit, shake out your hands, and open your eyes. And that's it for today. I hope that this was very relaxing for you. If you are on a healing journey and coming back from something that has left you low energy, my heart goes out to you. I know what that feels like, and it can be very hard, and it can also be very low visibility and difficult for people on the outside to understand and see what you're going through. So if that's part of your experience, just know that you're not alone and you're getting there, and you just spent this time taking care of your body in what I hope was a really healthy and loving way. So good for you. You should just give yourself some ups, give yourself some props, because you're resilient. And that's it for now. If you like this video, leave me a like. If you want to give me feedback about what you loved or what you would want to see differently, then let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Mwah.